All right. Time for the final Scramble map, Hot Springs Scramble, which I expect to be equally fan servicey as the last. But no, these have all been fun. Winter hot spring. Ooh, that's actually quite fun. I've never been to a winter hot spring, but I've done winter hot tubbing, which is also quite fun. I'm fairly certain this is the place.
Oh, come on in.
That is a lovely outfit there, Anna. Also, you've changed your hair. And you're wearing a cute little bear in your, well, next to your ponytail. That is so adorable. Oh, welcome. You must be Chrom. I have your reservation right here. It's totally another money-making scheme, though. And did you dye your hair, or since this is a hot spring, is this supposed to be like a Japanese Anna? Has your whole party arrived, or are you still waiting on a few? And how many of us are here?
Listen.
First, could you just confirm we've arrived in the, the hot spring?
Mm-hmm.
The bathroom? That's right. Don't be embarrassed. Yeah, geez, Chrom. Sometimes I swear you really are. You must still be I don't know, super young, despite looking like you're in your upper 20s. My sisters did explain what you're in for when they invited you, I hope. Well, they thanked us for protecting the Outrealms and gave us these passes. Of course, of course. Is that like alcohol you have there in your hand, Anna? Apparently you have some sort of healing waters in which we can soak. Although certainly rejuvenate you. I don't think they'll literally heal you, but at least not of like gashes and stuff. Might help with soreness. That's right. Our hot springs. Each has its own special properties. Anyway, make yourselves right at home. We're honored to have you. Nice. And you guys are lucking out. First a beachside resort, now a freaking mountain hot spring. I mean, come on. If anyone has earned some R&R, it's celebrities like you. Not this again.
Yes.
Oh, yes. You guys are huge in the Outrealms. Everyone knows you. Yeah, that's not what I was referring to, though. I think he was more just, worried that you're gonna put him into a swimsuit again. We even voted on which of you we like the most. There we go. Are they gonna do the children this time? Yes. So we discovered when we visited that beach resort you invited us to. I kinda wonder if you hadn't done that one yet, would we get different dialogue here? Or since they assume you're gonna do all of these in order, maybe, maybe not. Thank your sister for making me prance around in those small clothes, by the way. Well, if it makes you feel better, she didn't get any money out of it. It was a swimsuit. Yeesh. Anyway, I can see how that might have been a bit intimidating. Fortunately, you don't have to show nearly as much skin here. There's that smile again, Anna. And are you gonna have them wear like towels or something? Instead, you get to wear yukatas. Oh, cool. Well, that should be fun. Fun to see, especially. I mean, I think you guys will, some of you at least can pull that off.
What?
Yukatas? What are those? Basically what she's wearing now. You've never heard of a yukata? Well, take a look at the one I've got on. It's basically a loose robe that you fasten with a belt called an obi. See? Totally modest and dignified.
Really?
Yes. Refreshingly so. I mean, swimsuits were nice too, Chrom. Told you, there's no better way to spend a day at the springs. Yeah, you don't actually get into the springs with the yukata on, though, Chrom. You either have a towel or, well, I guess you could go with a swimsuit or just go naked. Looks like all your sword masters have already slipped into theirs. Ah, said the sorcerers. I guess a yukata isn't too far a cry from what they were wearing already. I suppose not, yeah. Now it's your turn. I've got a special yukata for you right here. That mark again? Why does all my clothing have to have the brand on it? Because it's your signature of the Lucina royalty.
What?
Huh? But my sister said you looked really good in it. Yeah, well, your sisters say a lot of things. I mean, I actually agree with Chrom on this. I was not particularly impressed with the crest. I don't think it really added to the suit. It really just took away.
Chrom!
Chrom! Oh, are there isn't here? What is it, Lissa? Or bandits? Hi there. Are you looking for your yukata?
What?
Do they even make yukatas in sizes that small? Mean. She is a growing girl, damn it, Chrom. And yes, of course. Pretty sure yukatas come in all sizes, including for children.
Hey!
Har har, very funny. Do I look like I'm in a laughing mood? Not with that face, you don't. I just want to check out the hot springs, and they're full of monsters. Gross! Ah, yes, Risen. And that would be very gross.
No.
You mean Risen? Not again. See what happens when you set up shop in Snow Country? You get monsters? The hot springs are the warmest place for miles, so wildlife just won't stay away. I mean, I don't know if I'd count monsters as wildlife, but that is true, I suppose. I don't know if it's in Japan or somewhere else, but there's a bunch of, I think it's Japan, a whole bunch of local, I want to say monkeys. Monkeys are apes. Which just, constantly make use of the hot springs.
Huh?
These guys weren't fluffy enough to be called wildlife. Oh, did you check? Anyway, Chrom, are you coming or not? We can't relax in the water until we kill all the dead things in it. I don't know if I'd want to get in the water anymore after those rotting corpses have gone into it.
Right.
Good point. They might attack the other guests. To the hot springs, everyone. We have to take those Risen down. And away they go. I don't think his sword masters even had time to change back into their clothes. Well, now I'm done. Maybe I can convince a few more of them to try on yukatas. I even cooked up some special hair dye to complete the look I'm going for. Is it gonna basically turn the same color as your hair? I'd love to see that. This is lovely. Yeah, a bunch of Risen. Some of them are actually decently strong. Shoot. Alright, our lineup for this map. Trying to, getting all the characters I care most about and maximizing their supports. Let us proceed, though. So these are the hot springs. They really do look just like a giant bath. Just wait till you get in. Our future never held anything even half as lovely as this. Just look at the foliage floating there on the water. It's breathtaking. I'm not sure if I want foliage on the water necessarily, but I look forward to relaxing here once the fighting is done. I hope you guys get a good chance to do so.
Ooh.
Attention, shepherds! This is a special announcement. Meanwhile, Chrom is thinking, oh no, not again. Click. Yes. Anyone hear me?
What?
Hear you? Gods, every word is like a hammer strike.
Mm?
What? Too loud? Screech! Sorry, there. I adjusted the volume. Damn it, Anna. Just like your sister. It's gotta be miserable. I'm using a megaphone tome to speak long distance. It's an Anna original. It gets steamy in the springs, so we needed a system to locate lost guests. I mean, if they're, it's not, the springs aren't that big though, are they? Couldn't you just shout? Oh, when you reply, please speak clearly into those magical stones, okay? I guess that does help.
What?
Amazing. You've thought of everything. So what is this special announcement?
Mm-hmm.
Well, remember how I mentioned we voted on which of you we like best? Turns out the results are in, and I get to award the top 4 a very special prize. Ooh, let's see. Cynthia, Owain, Severa. Who would be Jerome, maybe? For the 4th? I could see some of the others being kind of popular. Brady's kind of fun. I didn't really get to know the others very well. Only 4 of us? Don't worry. All of you are popular. It's just, well, some of you are easier to latch onto than others, I guess. Today's vote is just for those of you visiting from the future. So, do you want to know who won? Of course you do. I do. For the men, the winners are... Drumroll, please. Oh, Wayne. Hell yeah. And... Inigo! Well, Inigo. Congratulations. I guess you also... What little I've seen of you, you do have a bit of a playful personality. So that's not terribly surprising to me. Let's give it up. Woo! And for the ladies, we have... Lucina. Oh. And... Severa. That's actually, that's not terribly surprising that Lucina would win. I am surprised that Cynthia did not win. But I guess my tastes just don't quite match up with other people. I'm so sorry, Lucina. I should have really known you were going to be number 1. Yeah, just like Chrom. Makes perfect sense. You and him are the main characters. But no, I would have probably picked Cynthia instead of Severa. Though she would be number 2. I mean, she was my other guess, right? So. You go, girls. Now, which of you 4 are here with us today? Oh, that's far away.
Take your time.
Wait right here at this winner's circle to claim your prize. I promise to turn each of you into a brand new you.
Huh?
A brand new you? What exactly does that mean? It means you get some yukata. Though, Lucina, I think your hair is already basically the right color. Well, she had something else in mind. You'll just have to drop by and see. Don't worry. I'll stay here as long as it takes. Well, all right then. This sounds worrisome. Oh, hogwash. Hey, Norman. Is it me, or do the enemy swordmasters look way too comfy in there? I didn't notice. It's like they haven't even noticed you. Who knew the dead liked to soak? Oh, so they're not gonna move if they're in the water? Maybe you can pick them off with bows or magic before they snap out of it. The enemy swordmasters will not take action for the first 7 turns. Oh, wow. They'll enter the fray on turn 8. Nice. I appreciate you actually just telling me that for once. Well, you're a bit different. In other words, you have 7 turns to clear out the others and take care of conversations. Excellent. Alright, oh, you're not a swordmaster. I want to see these, if they actually, in the animation for the attacks, change the clothes they wear. He does.
Sword hand twitches.
That's great. My blood simmers with a fervor far greater than ever before. But why? But why? No mere battle has stoked this fury. The source is deeper. The source is deeper. More powerful. What is this music? What? No! There's nothing to do with passing by the lady's only bath. I swear! Oh, of course not, Owain. Gotta say, the outfit looks good on you, Owain. I was distracted by that music. Sounded straight out of Donkey Kong or something. Alright, Severa. Surprise, surprise. Oh, I guess you're not a sword master. Actually, yeah, that's right, because you became a hero. More icky risen. You guys really can't take a hint, huh? No, they cannot. They might actually be incapable. Still not quite sure how sentient they are. Well, I'm planning to take a nice, long soak once you've been soundly beaten. If any of your nasty risen goo drips into the springs, I'll kill you even harder. See, that was my worry, Severa. I don't want to get in water that's had dead corpses just simmering in it. We get it already. Everywhere we go, you guys attack. This chick is old now. Where did you all come from anyway? I never even saw you arrive. You mean in general? From the future, I think. Well, actually, I guess only a few came from the future. Out of the ground, presumably. Wait, don't tell me you rose up out of the water. Ugh, that's gross. Oh, you meant now. Where did they come from? Yeah, that is gross. Suddenly, a silhouette emerges from the steam. Who is this striking figure? Why, it could be none other than a flying Pegasus Knight herself. Gasp! Could it be the Spitfire of the Springs? The beauty of the baths? Yes! Yes, it could. 'Tis Cynthia, and thy doom has come. Oh, I got the whole line out for once. Well done, Cynthia. Morgan. I've never been to a hot spring before. At least not since I lost my memory. Important caveat for you. I understand that people often come to places like this with their families. Maybe Father and I'll make a tradition of coming here. Just the two of us. Aw, hell yeah. Norman.
Whoa.
So these are hot springs. They have their own beauty about them, hmm? Oh, absolutely. You should come here every year with your daughter. I need to put these risen to a swift end and give the others a chance to recover. Lately, it's been battle after battle. That's always how it's been for us, though. Roughly 20 to 30 battles in a row. Noir, this is pathetic. Attacking a hot spring. What is with you awful creatures? Are you waging war on tourists and the elderly now? Oh, you know what? I don't think I realized until just now. Those risen are wearing yukata as well, I think. This boiling pit of relaxation heralds your fun-ruining end! Yeah. They absolutely are. That's fantastic. Yeah. I've made good progress in my training regimen. Should I shake things up? The train here is terrible. Might make for a decent agility course, but you really are a one-track mind, Kale. I'll have to dispatch these risen first. That should be worth half a lap or so. Oof. You guys are only worth half a lap to kill. That's tragic. I'm so sorry, Risen. Jerome.
Those enduring lives of hardship need opportunities to heal their weary souls.
Oh, yeah. That includes you, Jerome.
I cannot let you miscreants deprive these poor people of so vital a place. It's time for you to disappear back into the steam.
Well, no, I prefer you throw them off the mountain entirely. Alright, it's turn 3 and time to start talking to people. Start with Morgan and Severa. Phew, that last one was tough. Last what, Severa? Sure was. I'm missing what you guys are talking about. Huh? What in the world are you laughing about like a lunatic about? Oh, maybe you're talking about the last fight? So sorry, I just snort.
I've had
Get a
enough.
hold of yourself, would you? And I'm still waiting for that explanation. Well, Morgan just finds your hardships amusing, I guess. We're in the midst of combat here. I'll thank you not to be a distraction. I mean, look, even Chrom is glaring at you. Wow, from all the way over there, too.
Oh,
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Morgan's amusement is kind of amusing. I was just remembering a story my father told me the other day. Oh.
what?
What? Morgan, this is really not the time to be revisiting small talk. Honestly, sometimes I wonder if that tiny head of yours isn't just full of fluff. Well, I don't know, it's full of a lot of things, including a little bit of fluff. Also, it's not that tiny.
Sorry.
Okay, sorry.
Fine.
Well, go on, out with it. What's the story that has you so in stitches?
Well,
Okay, so, there was this girl, and she loved this boy, but she was too shy to tell him. Okay. And so she started teasing him mercilessly instead. In the end, he got totally fed up. Wait, so is this about a tsundere? She never got to talk to him again. A little bit of dramatic irony there, yeah.
ridiculous.
What? Morgan, that's not funny at all. It's a dreadful story. Severa, just because it hits a little too close to home.
No.
Maybe it wasn't the story so much as the way he told it. It was completely hilarious. Father says there's an outrealm where people go to hear stories like these. I want to go there. What's it called? The stupid realm? Oh, Severa. I think it might have actually hit a little too close to home, being the tsundere that she is. I don't know which is more mystifying, that story or you finding it funny. Aww. Though I suppose that's part of what makes you so damned agreeable. She is.
Huh?
Huh? I mean, come on. You couldn't dream up a more suspicious character than you. I mean, an amnesiac from the future? Please. Only a fool would take that story at face value. Why are we going into Morgan's backs? And yet everyone around the camp totally fawns over you. Makes no sense. I think she actually did basically view herself as the character in that story.
Hey.
Severa, is something on your mind? Oh, so, people like Morgan because, well, she's got a bubbly personality and Yeah, no, that's fun.
Huh?
What? No! And don't go making any weird assumptions. Or else. See, Severa, you are the character in this story.
Hmm.
Alright, Laurent. Why don't you talk to, Inigo here? Wait. Yeah, talk to Inigo here.
Excuse me.
Might I have a moment?
Hmm?
Sure, what is it?
Say.
You wish to become a dancer, do you not? Do you? What? Where did you hear that?
Simply
A
put.
little bird told me while I was on my daily rounds gathering intelligence around camp. Oh, but you can't stand people paying attention to you. I mean, you know, your mother would love to teach you, I'm sure. Well, maybe. She might be too embarrassed, actually. To the extent of my knowledge, male dancer aspirants are quite rare. I mean, there have been plenty of amazing male dancers in history. I'm extremely curious to see just what manner of dance you would perform. Might I request a demonstration? I think I'll pass. We're kind of in the middle of combat here. Hey, combat is the perfect time for dancing, don't you know? Ask your mother. Indeed. Precisely the circumstances under which your mother dances, you see. If your performance bore a similar effect, it'd be a considerable asset in battle. He's right. Is that not sufficient cause to try it here and see?
Well.
Yes, no. Whichever means no thanks in this situation. Sorry, but no.
Say.
Might I ask why not? Is my logic somehow mistaken? No, not necessarily, but, well, I mean, it's an easy enough combat that this would be a good time for experimentation. But, it's more he's just embarrassed. No, it's flawless, as usual. It's just, I really don't want to dance in a place like this. A place like what, precisely? Are there some unfavorable conditions here? Yes, they are called people. Yeah. For one, you're watching me. I see. So my spectating is an invalidating condition. Yet you do wish to become a dancer, do you not? I'm a bit puzzled as to why a performer would balk at the prospect of an audience. It is a little counterintuitive, but yes. Both Inigo and his mother are, well, counterintuitive.
Huh?
It's complicated. I've extensive patience and no aversion to difficult subjects. I am all ears, Inigo. He's so earnest about this. It's just, you know. No, he doesn't. That's why I'm asking.
Indeed.
I'm afraid not. Or else I wouldn't be asking. See? Now, please explain this aversion.
Come on.
It's embarrassing, all right? A concise response. It's still inscrutable. Why ought a professional feel embarrassed? Yeah. The stage fright really would get in the way of becoming a professional performer. This demands further investigation. I'll not be letting you off the hook so easily, Inigo. Oh no. Kill, Cynthia. A dip in the spring sounds nice. I'm not about to lower my guard entirely. The occasional break is important. That is good that you recognize that. Yes. Work-life balance, Kiel. Take breaks. Take vacations.
Yep.
You said it. Especially for you, Kiel. Your shoulders must be one big knot by now. I'll bet. Carrying that heavy armor.
Huh?
You can tell? It's not hard to guess. You practically sleep in that armor. I doubt I could even walk in it, let alone fight. Hopefully it's at least somewhat well distributed across her body. But no, that looks just... I can feel that just weighing heavily on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Indeed, it's like an extension of my body by this point. And wearing it makes me feel at ease somehow. Growing up, we never knew when the next attack was coming. We couldn't relax if we weren't armed to the teeth. And even then... Ugh, man. Poor kids. Yeah. Anyway, I've kept up the habit, even after coming back to this time. Well, I mean, you guys are in a war, so... But I won't lie. There are times when it takes a toll on its toll on a body. No kidding. I bet your knees are terrible by now, too. Your joints must be aching. I do hope you take it. Well, I think they just said that you sleep with it on. You at least bathe? Take it off to bathe? Which is why I'm all for a nice, long soak. Once the battle's over, we can all hop in. There you go.
Huh?
What did you say? Just now, you... What? Did I say something strange?
No.
Well, no, but yes. It wasn't strange. Just what made it so strange. I mean, she's calling you abnormal, which makes your normal comment so weird to her. But don't worry, Kiel. Everyone in this group is a little abnormal. And that's normal. It's just awfully rare to hear you talk about wanting to do anything with the rest of us.
What?
What? What's that supposed to mean? Am I some kind of sad, lonely outcast to you? I mean, a little bit, yeah. Not sad and lonely so much as stern, maybe. Well, yeah. Not so much lonely, or well, sad, I mean. Not so much sad, but you are a bit of a loner and a bit of an outcast. I mean, take the other day, when we were sparring and you knocked me on my rump. And why her calling it her rump is amusing to me. You walked up to me and just kind of sneered down at me like,
Oh.
ugh, that face. Or something like that, anyway. But you get the general picture. Don't be ridiculous. I've never made any such sound, and I don't scowl like that. I think you're kind of doing it now. Really? Because I thought I pretty much nailed it. Well, you thought wrong. I mean, even I want to spend time with others every once in a while, all right? Aw. Well, color me surprised. But no, you're right. Maybe it's best if I didn't join you all this time around. But no! No, you're fine.
Huh?
Huh? Wait, what? Why?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I'll just wait until you all are done. That's tragic.
Whoa!
Hey, no, don't do that. What's wrong? Why the sudden change?
No.
Sorry, I should get back to the fight. Aw, Kiel, what's wrong? Don't be like that, Kiel. Poor Cynthia. She doesn't know what she said. Lucina and Noir. Oh no. Rise before me! Though death may overlook you, I shall not! What triggered this, Noir? The Risen. The toll for despoiling these springs shall be paid in blood and pain. Ah, I see. Now come! Crash against me and be dashed like waves against the rocky shore.
Yes.
You're absolutely right, Noir. The people here won't be safe until the Risen are gone. I don't think that's quite what she was saying, Lucina. I think she's more mad at them for making the water disgusting. Let's try to settle this quickly.
Blood and thunder!
Aye, justice is ever swift as it is implacable, and these maggots have been judged. Let them now face their rightful sentence at my hand. Blood and thunder! Also, I have a question.
Huh?
Sure? What is it?
Um,
Why does it never seem to faze you when I snap? Oh, I love it's this version that says it, but the other version that asks the question.
well,
Snap? I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I must not have been paying attention. Really? Are you serious, Lucina? Or are you just being nice?
what?
No, I mean, you didn't notice anything, I don't know, different about me? Like, seriously. When I get mad, I'm a little scary. I speak differently. I'm basically a different person. What? Did you seriously never notice?
What?
You don't... Wait, you really don't know what I'm talking about? You're you, Noir. Who else would you be? Lucina. I never... just the little subtle smile on her face, just like, huh? I can just picture the question marks over her head in anime Lucina form. And she just puts a finger to her cheek and tilts her head. With that exact face. Or maybe little dot eyes. I'm afraid I have absolutely no idea what you mean. Hey, it's not natural.
What?
Noir? Where are you going? Be careful running. The ground is slick here. You could slip and fall. That's good advice. I'm surprised. You never realized. I guess you just view that as a part of her normal self? Or something like that. Norman and Lucina. This place has such wonderful atmosphere. Even crawling with Risen feels so strangely relaxing.
Well,
Doesn't it? I can't wait to be done with them so we can get to enjoying the springs.
Yes.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Say, Norman, what do you suppose that building there is? Which building? The one with the, you mean the changing room?
oh,
Going from the sign, I'd say it's a mixed bath. Oh.
Huh?
Oh? What do they mix it with? This is not quite what that means. No. It's not the water that's mixed. It's the clientele. Yeah. Mixed bath is one that men and women can enter together.
What?
What? Such a thing exists! Goodness. This place is certainly progressive. I mean, probably not gonna be naked in it. That would mean I'd be able to join you and Father. That's one way of looking at it.
no.
Yes, that's... No! Absolutely not. Please, please promise me you won't do that. I mean, your father would fillet me for having told you about it in the first place.
Very well.
Huh? Well, alright. If you say so. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that'd be uncomfortable for everyone, given that, well, you guys were uncomfortable with swimsuits. So, what else? What about that building there?
Huh?
A souvenir shop, I'd wager. Should go look at one. Take a look once the fighting's done. How charming! They have wood carvings that bear my father's face. Oh wow, we really are celebrities.
Huh?
They what? Whoa, they do. But why?
Well,
Judging from what I've heard, we're minor celebrities in these parts. Which is why Annas are trying to capitalize on your guys' images. I suppose it's not so strange to see our likeness being used, so... Still, it's a little, you know, weird.
yes.
Indeed, it must be mine, by any means necessary. Oh, Lucina. She's adorable sometimes. What? Wait, what?
I'm so
My
sorry.
apologies, Norman. As soon as we've cleared the immediate area, I'll be leaving the front for a moment. To go souvenir shopping? I'm pretty sure they're not going to leap off the shelves anytime soon.
No.
One cannot take any chances. Lucina's got her priorities in the right spot, in the right place. A green-addled mob may be on its way to buy out the entire stock as we speak. That's a risk she just cannot take. Lucina, you're scaring me.
Now.
Yes, I too am gripped with fear. I must make haste. Oh. Hold on, tiny wooden father. I'm coming. It's adorable. Oh, Lucina. Lucina, wait. There's a whole pack of risen that way. Oh, she can handle it. I mean, there was. Yeesh. She seemed even fiercer than usual. Just how badly does she want that thing? Very badly. Na and Kyo. So this is a hot spring, eh? I didn't really know what to expect. We didn't exactly have the chance to see any growing up, you know.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, what did you? What, you did? Really? Back in our time? I don't know, did you live there because you're a dragon or something? Like the hot water?
Nope.
Yes. Well, yes and no. I did visit one, just once.
Yeah.
With who and why? Huh. Color me surprised. I wouldn't have thought we still had anything like that left. What, did the Risen destroy the hot springs of your time? Why? Just out of spite? I'm envious. Well, don't be. It's not a very happy memory. Oh.
Huh?
Oh? Do you mind if I ask what happened?
So.
I was escorting a group in charge of procuring weapons. We passed by a mountain village built around a hot spring. Uh-oh. We wanted to stay, but our mission had to come first, so we pressed on. Yeah. Along the way, we talked about how fun it would be to stop by on the way home. But when we passed by again, the village was nothing but splinters and ash. Oh, man.
What?
Risen? Yes. There was a kind old lady at the inn who gave us lunch when we passed through. But when we came back, the property was burned beyond recognition. God, that future is so tragic. She was gone. They were all gone. Every one of them. Sniff. I get it, Noir. Or I get it, Nah. You don't have to say another word. And being here now, I can't help but remember. Hick. Sob. Nah. You'll just have to use this opportunity to rewrite those sad memories. Rewrite them?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Risen have come to this hot spring too. Left alone, they'd raise the place just the same as they did to the town you saw. I don't know, they seem to just be enjoying the hot spring. The Risen of this time are just built different, I guess.
I'll be your shield.
But we're not going to let them do that, are we? We'll mop the floor with them and then enjoy a nice leisurely bath after. Kill. Okay, this time I'm not letting them drive anyone off. No losing anybody else. That's the spirit. Hell yeah. And then a nice warm hot bath in the hot spring. Yarn? Inigo? Yarn, what are you doing? Why are you just standing there? There's hot water there's water everywhere. But it's hot! There's hot water everywhere! And that scares you or makes you mad? Pretty impressive, huh? I don't blame you for being awed at the sight. We never had anything like this at...
Don't eat me!
I'm gonna go extinct! What? Gah! What are you... Huh? Inigo!
Huh?
What is it?
I'm too young to go extinct.
So, I'll never ask for anything again, I swear. Just protect me from the bad water. What are you, part cat?
What?
Bad? Wait, what? Hey, Yarn, what in the world are you talking about? Rabbits don't like getting wet. This place is like a scene from my moistest nightmares. I honestly did not know that about rabbits. I mean, fair enough. Why does the fact that it's hot upset you more, though, than the fact that there's water? What? That's news to me. You never seem to have a problem wading through rivers and seawater in combat. Sure, but that was cold water. Okay. And this is hot and awful. And I'll catch a chill as I dry, and then I'll die. Yarn, I think you might be, well, exaggerating a little bit. Or worse than death? I'll trip and wind up floating in the giant stew pot. So, oh, Yarn, what kind of monster would, jeez. Oh, man. That's a terrifying thought. Inigo, have you ever heard a story about a rabbit in a stew pot that ended well? For the rabbit, no. For the person making stew, absolutely. I can't do this. I'm gonna wind up boiled and tender and delicious and extinct. Oh, Yarn. No, you're not. Well, yeah, no. No one wants to eat you, Yarn.
Well,
Yeesh, Yarn, calm down. It's nowhere near hot enough to boil someone. Well, probably not. I mean, some natural hot springs actually are. But, I think especially in, like, Iceland. But, yeah, the fact that this is a tourist location, probably not. Not these ones. Here, see? Ah! You splashed me! It's on my fur! It's hot! I'm melting! It's going dark! I love him. Poor Yarn. What is the word for that? Aquaphobia? Wow, you weren't kidding about not liking to get wet. I'm impressed? Terrified? You're terrified? What about me? Now come on, please. Save me from the water. What do you want him to do? Drink it all? Well, I can't very well ignore a friend begging me for help. All right, Yarn. Sure. I'll protect you. As long as we're here, you can count on me to keep you safe and dry. Oh, thank you, Inigo. I don't care what woman everywhere say. You're the most trans-temporal guy I know. Or you're the best trans-temporal guy I know. Rip Inigo. But also, based on what a little I know about him, yeah, that would be kind of fair. Best trans... Wait, so better than Jerome and Owain? And Brady and Laurent?
come on.
Thanks, I think.
Hey, thanks.
Anyway, thanks again. I'm in your hands for the rest of the battle. I hereby dub thee Sir Inigo, Captain of the Yarns Guard. Congratulations, Inigo. Sir Inigo, Captain of the Yarns Guard. Okay, then. Whatever makes you happy, buddy. Aw. Sweet. Alright, we also have our first person to wait here. So this is the place, is it? What's her deal, calling me here in the middle of battle? This better be good.
Oh, come
There
on
you
in.
are, Severa. Thanks for coming. Since you've been selected as one of the world's most popular ladies, the Path Realm has decided to present you with this commemorative yukata. And after you try it on, we've got another little surprise waiting for you too. The hair dye? Oh? Well, new clothes are always nice. And what girl doesn't like surprises? They're much more favorable about trying this stuff on, at least. But no, I don't have time to hang out and play dress up well.
Oh,
Then
come on
hurry
in.
on in here. I'll help you get your yukata on.
Huh?
Ah, hey, I never said I'd do it. Quit pushing me, will you? I don't have time for this.
Ridiculous.
What is wrong with you? Nothing. She has money to be made. Now my hair and clothes are a mess. Keep your damn hands to yourself.
Mhm.
Oops, sorry about that. But I wasn't about to just let you run off, you know. Not before I could see you in the yukata I picked out for you. What? This looks familiar.
Yes.
It should. The pattern is based on the colors that your mother always wears. Really? I'm sure it'll look wonderful on you. Care to try it on? Come on, Severa. Oh, I suppose I could humor you. You like it. Make it quick, you hear? The others are waiting.
Thanks.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Now hop on over here. Fine, fine. Rustle bustle. Swish. Huh. Well, at least you seem to know what you're doing. You embarrass me with your praise. And now for the finishing touch. Let's get your hair dyed.
What?
That's what? You already messed up my hair. Now you're changing its color. Sure am. When a lady wears a yukata, her hair should sparkle like a starlit sky. Are you gonna put glitter in it? I'm actually a natural redhead, you know, just like my sisters. I did figure, but didn't want to assume. But I dyed my hair with a special elixir designed to accentuate my yukata. I mean, hey, it looks good on you. Come on, this is your chance to be at the forefront of contemporary fashion.
Fine.
I suppose it wouldn't kill me to try out a new look. But don't they think you suckered me in with that forefront of fashion nonsense? Of course. Noted. Now, sit still for a moment while I apply the elixir. Ugh, what the hell? It's cold, and yet somehow it burns. Icy hot. Get that stuff away from me. Hey, that's the price you pay for beauty. I don't think I'd trust something that burned my head. If it could damage my scalp or my hair or something. Hold tight for just a little longer. The color's about to change. Okay, here we go.
Huh?
Oh, wow. Whoa, it really did change. This is so weird.
Ooh.
Ooh, it looks great on you, Severa. Come on, let's get back outside. Hey, take it easy, would you? What's with all the pushing? She needs to take a photo. Oh, wow, yeah. That looks lovely on you, Severa. It's a beautiful yukata. Fine, we're outside. You happy? So, what's the verdict? Yay? Nay? Very much a yay, Severa. Pull it off quite well. Oh, definitely yay. You look gorgeous, Severa. You're every bit the beauty that your mother is. Aw.
Fine.
Please, spare me the sales pitch. I don't hold a candle to my mother. Well, don't say that, Severa. I'm sure the yukata you chose for me would look a whole lot better on her. Aw. Well, you're probably right about that. Damn. Well, she's honest. See? I knew it.
No.
Hehe, that's not what I mean. See, yukatas look better on, well, let's just say smaller women. they're not exactly ideal for those with ample proportions. Oh, are you the same, did you talk to your sister? Huh? Are you serious? I guess Mother wins again. She's as flat as an undented kite shield. Rude. Are you mocking her or admiring her? It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with any body shape, but the way she said that, it sounded like in a very rude way. Can't it be both? Yeah, I suppose it can. But wait a minute here. Are you trying to say I've got bigger ones than her?
Yes.
As far as I can tell, not that yours are worth writing home about either. Now that is definitely rude. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Hee. At long last, Severa comes out on top. I finally bested her in something. Whatever makes you happy, Severa. Though,
Ooh.
this has been a surprisingly common theme in both of these. Well, not to rain on your parade, but remember how this little chat started? Your mother's modest chest is the reason she wears a yukata so well. So, isn't that a win for her?
What?
Hey, can't I have a moment to savor my triumph before you nitpick it to pieces? I mean, I guess it just depends on what you want. Aren't you a merchant? What happened to the customers always being right? I mean, the customer is always right in matters of taste. Never forget that last bit of that saying. Forgive me, Severa. Teasing you was just too much fun. And I really was just teasing earlier. You look spectacular in that yukata. Seriously. She does actually pull it off very well. Even more beautiful than your beloved mother, if I may be so bold. Would you stop the talking? Your hollow flattery makes me ill, she says, begging for more. See how it works now. You build me up so you can sell me the yukata, right? Well, if you insist. Ugh, turn around. I'm changing back. You can keep your precious yukata.
Ooh.
My. She sure is cute when she gets flustered. You and me are in agreement, Anna.
Thanks.
Aw, look at this. You folded up the yukata perfectly. Thanks, Severa. I think Anna wears it the best so far. Though not my favorite design of a yukata. But, don't thank me for that. It's common sense. By the way, what's up with my hair? It already changed back to its usual color.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. That's just a short-term elixir for sample purposes. If you like, I'd be happy to apply another dose for a modest fee. Thanks, but no thanks. I did like the color, but I'm pretty sure my natural color's already at the forefront of contemporary fashion. I mean, fair enough. It is the same color as your father's hair, after all. It is. Good old Gaius.
Wipe that smile off.
That's got nothing to do with it. I just like the color is all. That's right, wasn't Severa like a daddy's girl? If I remember right. Because he doted on her. Anyway, I have to go. But listen, yes?
Thanks.
Just thanks for the little dress-up break. It was kind of fun. In a lame sort of way. No, Severa, you eternal tsundere. Anytime, sweetheart. I'm glad you came. Aw. Oh, damn it. Yeah, kill yourself on Severa. Or even better. You guys did good against Morgan. Damn it! Alright. Rewinded a turn. We did all the conversations we already did. And now, Kiel and Noir. This stream. Every breath I draw is like fire in my lungs. Ooh. That's not good. Is it just from the steam? But no, need to acclimate myself. Need to be able to adapt to any conditions. I can't continue to be so frail, or I'll never be able to keep up. Oh, Noir. This is training, Noir. You just need to hold out a little longer. Just, a little. Ah! Oh no. Noir? Man, I didn't think hot springs would be so hard for someone to just exist in.
Just in
You
time.
guys have to climb a mountain to get here. Noir, are you alright?
What?
Kiel? When did you... You looked unsteady, so I came over to check on you. Sure enough, you passed out for a second there. And you caught me?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, I guess. Wow, saved by Kiel. Aw.
Huh?
Why do you say it like it's such a shock?
No.
No, I didn't mean... I'm sorry. It's no shock, just a pleasant surprise, I suppose. It's just a bit uncommon is all.
What?
That's not true at all. Always. I mean, Kiel, you are a bit of a loner. Well, sometimes. Alright, rarely. Yeah. So maybe I haven't ever helped you before. But that wasn't intentional. I mean, we are allies, after all.
Thank you.
We are, and I thank you. Anyway, we should get you to some fresh air. This is fresh air. Can you stand?
Yes.
I think so. Maybe you mean cool air? But could I borrow your shoulder for the first few steps?
Yeah.
Of course. And Kiel has been getting quite a few of these people criticizing her. Ah, all of them have counter. Yeah, that would do it. Those bastards. Screw you guys. Alright, let's have Yarn talk to Owain.
Hoy there.
Hey, Yarn, got a minute?
Hmm?
Wait, why are you talking like a normal person? It's unsettling. I mean, you can be normal. Hey, give it a rest. Even I have my undramatic moments, alright? It'd be pretty exhausting to be as dramatic as he is all the time. No boiling blood? No down sword arm? Nothing? Because you're really throwing me off here. Did you forget how or something? No. Far be it for the scion of heroes to leave a challenge unanswered. Nay, I shall prove beyond all doubt that the Chosen One never forgets. Not even... Actually, forget it. Stop. Really. Please. Air's bleeding. You asked for it, Yarn. Quite literally, in fact. You don't have to be mean about it. Poor Owain. Anyway, you needed something?
Well...
Oh, right. I was just thinking back to how things were in the future. And I can't shake this feeling this air is kind of, I don't know, tepid by comparison. What do you think? Well, yeah, it's because the world hasn't ended.
What?
Tepid? Oh, Wayne, just how hot were your Oh, Wayne, just how hot were your baths? You're liable to boil yourself to extinction. Not what he was talking about, Yarn. Not the water temperature, you goon. I mean the state of the world, or condition. Things were more intense before, or maybe just grimmer. definitely grimmer. Probably more intense as well. The future definitely wins for grimness, yes. Take this battle. Seems like all anybody's talking about is enjoying the springs after.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's bad. Resting up is crucial when you're fighting a long war. But I still can't shake the feeling that we can't afford to waste any time here. Really? I'm all for it. Are you, Yarn? Because I remember your conversation with Inigo not that long ago. Any time spent not in combat is time well spent in my book. But don't you think there are other things we could be doing to fight for peace? Well, maybe, but if you don't recoup, then, well, you'll fail. Well, sure. And I'll grant that everything you're saying makes perfect sense. Which is really throwing me off. Careful, Yarn. If I thought normal talking Owain was weird, normal thinking Owain is just... Poor Owain, just catching all kinds of... all kinds of shots. Alright, that's enough already. Oh, poor Owain. But also, I mean... I can see Yarn's, worry here. Kiel and Na. How are you holding up, Na? Unstoppable! They're not laying one dead finger on these baths while I'm here. Good work. Hard to believe you were crying just a little while ago. Just don't get carried away and damage the springs yourself, you little spitfire. Spitfire. It's a good name for her since she spits fire.
Yay!
Just leave it to me.
Yeah.
You've really laid the past to rest, haven't you? It's admirable. I'd better buckle down and get serious if I don't want to get passed up.
Trust me.
That's a funny thing to say for someone who's been fighting like a demon.
Thank you.
Flatterer. Still, I'm afraid I just can't compete with a mannequin for raw power. Okay, yeah, sure. Don't try to compete with a literal dragon for raw strength. That wouldn't be a fair comparison. Who's flattering who?
But
Would you say that that's a Maniquite's greatest asset? Overwhelming strength?
so,
I think it's the defensive power we gain from using a true Dragonstone. Oh? I mean... Interesting. I like to think I'm on the tough end myself, but I can't compete with you there either. Yeah, I mean, the durability of, like, Tiki is absolutely amazing. Really, the only thing they lack is speed, and, well, you can cheat that a little bit with, like, speed wings and stuff. Or supports. You get their speed up, and damn, they are, well, easily one of the strongest beings in the game.
huh?
You don't have to, silly. It isn't a competition, Kiel. We're allies. We can both protect each other. Yeah, but that's not how Kiel thinks. You're amazing, Na. Pure and strong and kind. That may truly be your greatest strength. Did you say something? Not me. Embarrassed.
Ha!
Now come, Na. Let's finish off these weaklings.
Go, go, go!
Right. Alright. And Noir. Feeling any better, Noir?
Thank you.
Much thanks to you. If you hadn't been there, I might have died. I don't know about that, but... I mean, maybe.
Huh?
That's a bit of a stretch. I mean, the risen might have gotten to her. You can drown in a bathtub if you try really hard, but drowning in steam... Okay, yeah, you're not gonna drown in steam. But, I don't know if her body temperature was all off or something, maybe? I don't know. That would take a special kind of talent. I know. I'm absolutely useless. Nonsense. I didn't say that. It's all right. You don't have to feel bad. I'm well aware of it. You are not Noir. You really are a pain. Yo.
Huh?
Huh?
Actually...
To be honest, I've never really known how to deal with you. Yeah, I don't imagine Kiel's personality would match very well with Noir. Kiel, you're all sickly and frail, but you've got a wild temper too. Even back in the future, I always kept my distance.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
No.
But my opinion is starting to change. Since we've been back here, I've had a lot more chances to fight alongside you. I'm starting to get a better picture.
What?
Oh?
Yeah.
How long were you in that steam for? You were training all on your own, right? Well, you guys are in the middle of a fight. Were you actually just training, Nor? I thought you were just saying that. You had already been at it for a while when I first saw you, and you lasted a long time after. Frankly, I'm surprised you didn't pass out a whole lot sooner. You were watching me the whole time? Well, why weren't you fighting either, Kiel?
Huh?
Well, I just happened to walk by. I saw you and wondered how long you'd last. Anyway, it was crazy to put yourself through that without working up to it gradually. It was more like self-flagellation than self-improvement. Yeah. You may be right. I'm sorry. You put on way too much weight there, Noir, and you just end up hurting yourself.
I'm yours.
Which is why I'm going to be spotting you when we train from now on.
Huh?
Spotting? You mean you'll train together with me? Really? How could I not? After watching you half steam bake yourself. Besides, after all those years spent avoiding you, I need to make up for lost time. Aw. That's good, Kiel. I'd like to get to know you better.
I see.
I'm really happy to hear that. I'd like to get to know you better too. So maybe we could chat sometime while we're training.
Yeah.
Just as long as it doesn't distract us from our regimen, I'm game. Yeah. I mean, that's basically Kiel's only hobby is training. You have a deal. Thank you, Kiel. There you go. Alright, Inigo. Let's start with Laurent. Phew. Good. Looks like I lost Laurent.
I will not lose.
Have you now? And cue scream.
Ah!
Gah!
A logical
Our
result.
little game of tag has ended. Now, I believe you were explaining yourself. You really are Mariel's son. Why would my watching you make the prospect of dancing here embarrassing?
Well...
That's an excellent question. I've asked it myself many a time. Then you yourself don't know the answer? You don't understand your own thoughts? I mean, yeah, like I said, it's complicated. Laurent, it's not actually that weird to not really fully understand your own thoughts. It requires some level of introspection and mindfulness that not everybody has. I want people to watch me dance. I want to make them smile. I can't help worrying what'll happen if I flop. What if everybody laughs at me? Then everybody laughs at you. Whenever I get the urge to dance, those conflicting voices battle it out in my head. I guess I don't know which side is right. Well, everybody laughs at you and you'll, have a moment of terrible embarrassment and then hopefully you laugh it off later. Turns into a fun joke eventually. But, well, that's ideal. It's not that easy. It's easier said than done, I suppose.
Intriguing.
Ah, so you're afraid of getting hurt. The paradox is solved? I never thought of it like that until you said so, but yeah, I guess I am.
Indeed.
Anyone would feel wounded if they put their all into something and were mocked for it. Yeah. One might choose to hide their passions away to ensure that it never happens. I can understand the impulse to run and hide behind a shield of bashfulness. It is certainly understandable. But doing so can only stifle these passions and obstruct future growth, Inigo.
Say,
I understand that you're frightened, but why not begin to share your dance with the rest of us, a little at a time? Yeah, do it with someone you trust, not to make fun of you. You know, get them to, but someone that will give you their honest opinion. Like Laurent. I can personally assure you our ranks hold none who would belittle your aspirations. I include myself in that count. I support you in your dreams, and I swear never to laugh. Aw, yeah. Honestly, I'm not positive Laurent is capable of laughter, but... Laurent, I don't...
thanks.
Thank you. I don't know what to say. Hearing you say that feels amazing. I feel like a weight's been lifted off me.
I see.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. Now, newly light on your feet, will you share your dance with me? Sure. Aw. Does later work? Let's do later. Because I'm pretty sure we've been totally surrounded while we were talking. Yeah, fair enough. I'd do it now, but chances are we'd both be dead before I finished.
You needn't have.
Indeed. I'm mortified I didn't notice sooner. I was lost in conversation.
Quite.
Well, we can pick up where we left off as soon as we're through with them.
Come.
I look forward to it. That was sweet. Alright, funny one. Alright, how's the Yarn's Guard gonna do? Eep! Their swords are dripping with spring water! So, Yarn, I think your priorities might be a little mixed up here. One swing, and that horrible stuff will come flying at me in a fatal, fur-matting spray! God. I kind of... You know, Yarn, I kind of like you. You're rising up my ranks in the list of children. You're not an
Not
Owain
today.
level, but I don't know. You might be higher than Laurent and Brady and maybe Inigo. Not necessarily Jerome or, yeah, definitely not Owain. Not on my watch.
You all right?
Phew. Well, still dry, buddy?
You saved my
Inigo,
race.
you kept your promise. Huh. And to think I was falling over myself with... Please fall into the water. Please fall into the water. Eep! I'm falling!
Ah,
Yarn, look out! Here it goes. No! Inigo! You had to push me out of the way. It would be... Oh, Inigo fell in. If you hadn't pushed me out of the way, it would have been I that fell in. I'll never forget you, brave friend. Thinks he's gonna go extinct. God, I'm completely soaked. Are you all right? Oh, I'm fine. Besides, any playboy worth his salt needs to know how to make a splash, am I right? Never say that again, Inigo. I'm considering my life debt paid in exchange for ignoring that one. Yeah. That's a fair trade. But mostly, I'm sorry. I didn't think I'd be putting you through quite this much. Don't worry about it. I made a promise, and I'm happy to keep it. Besides, I mean, you all came here with the intent of soaking anyways. Well, apparently with the exception of Yarn, so it's not that big a deal. What about you? I didn't get you when I fell in, did I? You all... Oh. Achoo! Kinda cold. Damn it, Inigo, you're proving Yarn's point. Oh no! You're not coming down with something, are you?
Well,
Told you, I'm fine. I'm plenty fit to keep you safe. After all, that's my job, right? Captain of the Yarn's Guard? Yes, but now you're shivering. Look, it's fine. Forget about guarding me. Oh no, he just needs to dry off. Get him a towel.
huh?
What? Why? It's just a tiny chill. Honestly, you're such a worrywart. I just need to move around a bit. Get the blood moving. See? I already feel, but... Slipping! Inigo! Did he save you? No! Yarn! And now you're both soaked. It's over! It's all over! Game over, man! Game over! Is who he reminds me of. The, what was that? Aliens. Yeah. Classic. It's hot and wet and my fur's all clingy and gross and I'm pretty sure I'm dying. Oh, Yarn. Yarn, I don't get it. Why did you take the fall for me? Really made his previous sacrifice, be in vain.
Nope.
I don't know. I moved without thinking. I guess I felt sort of pathetic depending on you to protect me all the time. No more being a dead weight, though. I'll protect myself from here on out, I promise. That's great, but I'm not seeing much point in either of us protecting you now. You're drenched. Yeah. But it is rather amazing that you did that for me, given how much you hate the water. Yeah, that was actually very sweet of him. So thank you.
Let's dance.
That said, we'll both catch colds if we stand around like this. As soon as we're done here, it's into a nice, hot bath for the both of us. But you literally just got out of a nice, hot bath.
What?
What? But that's not... You're already as wet as can get, Rabbit. And you need to warm your body. Plus, it'll be fun. We'll get all the guys to join us for a soak. I'll even help you dry your fur after. Deal? Inigo.
Mm-hmm.
All right, deal. I'll brave the hot springs just for you. That's the spirit. Now, back to business. That was all sweet. Lucina, why don't you talk to Noir again? Noir, can we talk?
What?
What about? And why do you look so contrite?
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry about before. I only caught on after you left that you'd been upset.
Huh?
Oh, yes, well, it's certainly nothing you need to apologize for. It's no fault of yours that I went berserk. It's kind of a habit. Or defining trait. Aw, yeah, that's not really your fault either. It's a coping mechanism that, well, caused by your mother. I'm the one who should apologize.
No.
Not at all. I should have been more observant. I just assumed you were your usual happy self and everything was fine. I'm afraid I'm terrible at picking up on it when people around me are perturbed. That is especially terrible at picking up when people are perturbed if you didn't catch on with Noir specifically.
What?
I don't know what that perturbed really covers it in my case. But you've always been that way. You only see the good in people. Even when they get mad or make mistakes, you're the first to forgive them. Aw.
But don't you see?
I am? I never thought of myself that way. You're a good person, Lucina. Yeah, of course not. That's part of what makes it so wonderful. You forgive people unconsciously, without the thought even crossing your mind.
Huh?
Well, I can't say I've ever noticed. But if I'm doing something that helps you, I'm not about to complain.
Thank you.
You are. Thank you, Lucina. And don't ever change.
Right.
My pleasure. And I wouldn't worry about changing. If I'm not even aware of what I'm doing, I'm not likely to stop anytime soon. Yeah. Alright, Norman, Lucina, did you get the little wooden father? Apologies for my absence, Norman. But the mission was a success. Excellent. Feast your eyes on the sheer craftsmanship. Did you buy all of them or just one? That's lovely. Was that not the only thing you bought?
Very well.
No. This caught my eye and I couldn't pass it up. Doesn't it take you back? What is it?
Oh,
Wait, is that? That's the same mask you wore when we first met you. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool.
Right.
Well, a wood replica, but yes. I fear I left the original in the castle courtyard. It's probably still there. Maybe. Imagine the courtyard's pretty big, so it could still be there, but I would be surprised if someone hadn't picked it up by now.
whoa.
It does bring back a few memories. Back then, I would never have imagined you were a woman. That mask on, you were so dashing and manly and cool and collected. Not that you aren't still, of course. Well, not manly exactly, but you know. Oh, Norman, just digging yourself a hole with your words. Well, thank you. I'm pleased to hear you saw me that way. Yes, you played a good Marth. To tell the truth, I've been half in a panic ever since I arrived in this time.
Huh?
Really? You've done a remarkable job of hiding it. I mean, her mission was terribly. That should have been terribly stress-inducing. Having to change the future, intervene at just the right moments without changing too much, to accidentally prevent her birth. Yeah.
No.
Masks are good for that. The moment I first saw my father was all I could do not to leap into his arms. Oh, poor Lucina. That or break down in tears at having seen him alive again after so many years. I couldn't have gotten through it if not for that mask. Yeah. Lucina. No doubt I would still be a wreck now had I given in back then. And I wouldn't be standing here today with you and him.
Oh.
And I suppose we all owe a great deal of thanks to that mask.
Yes.
I may have need of it again before long.
Huh?
Oh?
But don't you see?
There's no guarantee that I'll be able to return to the future once peace is won. So, why would you need the mask? If I'm to live out my days in this era, I can't allow myself to linger at my father's side. Bullshit. Fuck that. It would only raise questions, cause confusion. No, it's best I live in shadow. No. Like I said, screw that. You deserve happiness. Shame I'll have to content myself with a replica then, hey? It seems half ready to splinter in my hands right now. I worry it won't long conceal my loneliness. Lucina, don't do that to yourself. I don't remember which ending I gave her. I don't see any reason why we should lose you to the shadows. I'd wager good money Chrom would tell you the same. He wants you to stay with him.
Yes.
Yes, he would say that. Of course he would. But I cannot put him in that position. A mysterious woman clinging to the exalt's side. Neither his wife nor his daughter. You literally are his daughter, though. Surely you can imagine what that people would think. That you're his daughter from the future. Come back in time to prevent a terrible tragedy. No, just pretend you're his retainer. Perhaps. Then the answer is clear.
Let's go.
I'll fix it. Somehow. I'll think of something. Some way that you can stay with Chrom without arousing any strange suspicion. What better test of a tactician's skill than concocting a plan to convince a nation? There you go. Norman's got your back. Even if you did want to kill him at one point.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you, Norman, for cheering me up. Meeting you is one of the greatest gifts this era has afforded me. Really? Yes, I truly believe that. Now, shall we rejoin the fray? All the steam is making the mask swell and get soggy. I doubt it can take much more. This was wood, right? How soft a wood was this?
Oh,
How thin was it? Ugh, no kidding. All right then, guess we'd better hurry. Norman, I'm touched that you would craft a strategy for my sake, but there's no need. Even if I cannot return to my own time, and even if I cannot stay with you all, I'll be fine. No, Lucina, you see, no. Learn from Tiki. That's a lonely life, and there's no need. The time I've shared with all of you and all we've done together will keep me. It's a treasure I will cherish all my life. That's right, I'd never married her to someone. She never got an S support. Nah, and Severa. Ugh, I am so ready to be done with this and into the springs already.
Yay!
Seconded. I've never been in a bath this big before. I'm really excited. Yeah, but,
Excuse me?
what's wrong, Na? You're red as a beet. What? You embarrassed about getting partially or fully naked in front of others?
So,
I've never been naked outdoors before. It's a little embarrassing. Oh, that? Well, yeah. Hopefully we won't have any peeping Toms around. Peeping who? I don't want any peeping anyone's around. Don't worry, there's no one named Tom around. It's just a sort of turn of phrase for someone who, peeps. And yes, no, there will be no peeping anyone around. If there is, Severa will cut their head off. If I found someone spying on us, I'd be mortified.
right.
Well, I'm not usually one to waste my precious time on petty thieves and pervs. But yeah, we're talking about our bodies here. We'd better come up with a plan.
Yeah!
Right. So, any brilliant ideas?
So,
Well, any good snare needs bait, right?
what?
What, you mean us? You'd have the two of us go in first. Oh, jeez. And then what? Fight in the nude? They'd see everything.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's a good point. What to do? Put up a fence? A wall? I don't know. We can't fight in the nude, and we can't serve as bait if we're wearing clothes. Aha! I've got it! You'll act as the bait, and then the second our little perv shows up, you go all dragon. No need to be embarrassed about showing a few scales, right?
whoa.
Ooh, I like it. That's genius, Severa. That is a good plan. But, stop trying to lure people into peeping on you. All right, I think we're on to something here. What you can do, put a sign up that says Severa and Na bathing this way or something. Let's keep brainstorming and figure out the rest of the plan.
Yay!
Yes, ma'am. All right, you. All right, Na and Lucina. The ground is slippery there, Na. Make sure you tread carefully.
Hey,
Right.
thanks.
Thanks, Lucy. Ah!
Thud.
watch out! Honestly, nah. That wasn't but 3 seconds after I warned you. Yeah, not even 2, probably.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. You didn't hurt anything, did you? No scraped knees or bumps? Yeah, I don't think Nah likes being treated like a child, but,
No problem.
nope, I'm fine. Thanks to you catching me. Good work, Lucina. Well, good. I'm a little surprised, though.
What?
Oh? Startled from the fall, or?
So,
Sometimes you have a tendency to treat me like a child, Lucina. Usually, if someone told me a wet floor was slippery, I'd yell back, I know that!
I'm so sorry.
Yes, clearly. I'm sorry, Nah.
Nope.
No, don't apologize. Oh? I'm saying you're the only person who doesn't make me mad about it. Huh. I wonder why. Maybe you don't feel like she's condescending to you, or...
Huh?
Oh? Or I am?
Mm-hmm.
You are. All my life, I've tried really hard to be grown up and self-sufficient. That's why it really stings when people treat me like a child. But for some strange reason, I don't mind when it's you. Aw. It's almost the opposite. Like I'm happy for the attention. Huh. Happy to know you're looking out for me. Well, I'm very glad to hear it. Appearances being appearances, I have a bad habit of seeing you as a little sister. If it ever bothers you, feel free to mention it right away, okay?
Trust me.
It doesn't. At all. In fact, I'm really glad to hear you think of me as a little sister. Aw. I'm also glad to have figured out why it doesn't bother me. What, because she treats her as a little sister instead of just a kid? Alright, Norman and Severa. This steam feels incredible. And it's good for the complexion, This place is too good to be true. Yeah, hot springs are nice.
Hey.
Severa, what are you doing?
Excuse
Ooh,
me.
perfect timing, Norman. Check out this spring. Its waters are supposed to work miracles for your skin.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah?
Right.
Yep. Just one soak and you'll be smooth as a baby's butt. You should give it a try, Norman. Here, I'll waft some of the steam at you.
Oh.
Thanks, Severa. But this isn't really the time. We're in the heat of battle here. I mean, you're also in the heat of the steam of the hot springs, but oh, a few minutes won't hurt anyone. Besides, I don't see any risen around. Yes, which probably means they're hiding. You can spend as long as you like in the baths after this. Try to focus for now.
Fine.
Gods, all right, fine. Can I at least dip my hand in for a minute? It's colder than you'd think out here. My grip is starting to suffer.
Yeah.
Sure, I think we can spare 1 minute. Oh yeah, that's why Yarn and Owen are so cold after getting out the hot springs, because it's literally freezing out. So winter, it was snowing. But yeah, sure, I think we can spare 1 minute. Woo! Hot spring, here I come. Wow, it's so warm. I can't get over how good it feels. Oh, my achy knuckles. My poor joints have never felt better. I feel alive again. You sound like an old man. You don't have to be that old, Norman. Truly. Once you get into your 30s, you'll start feeling those nice achy joints.
Yeah,
Who cares? It's not like there's anyone around but you to hear me. And what's that supposed to mean? Granted, Severa's like teen, I think, so. What's wrong? Risen lurking in the water? My hand is so smooth. Does it freak you out? Huh? So smooth. My hand! Look, I just soaked the right one. My left hasn't touched the water. Look how rosy my weapon hand is. How perfectly soft and supple it's become. Yes, very impressive. Not worth the heart attack you just gave me, but great. Though it's hardly a miracle for hot water to improve circulation and rinse away dirt. If a quick dip of the fingers does this much, just imagine a full body soak. Yeah, that'll come later though. You and Na, remember?
Oh,
Severa, please don't jump in. Please don't jump in. Don't do it.
hey.
Severa!
Huh?
Huh? Oh, Norman. Man, she really loved this hot spring. Loves the effect it had on her skin. Don't be silly. I would never dream of jumping in fully clothed. Stop taking off your clothes, Severa. Sure, I want my skin to looking beautiful, but not at the expense of my clothes. Anyway, we better get back to the fight. Don't make me leave you behind. Hurricane Severa sweeps through again. She really is. Oh man.